had to go through a living hell. Trying to, get to the point. I mean, I literally went through a living, true hell. And I will show you what I mean. And of course, now to prevent myself from going too far, son of a damn spiderwebs. Between fighting through the spiderwebs and going through the woods, I think it was Friday, where it rained hard as hell. So, when I got over here to this part of the cove, over out there, my path was a little flooded. So, I had to go back, cut through some woods, cut all the way around, and I was walking right through here, through these woods, because I had no choice on the matter. And that's because right here, the path here got flooded. So between going through that obstacle course of mine, I cut through right here. Damn it. Almost had a stick in my eye. And I'm cutting further and further down. And as I made my way through these woods, I had to come out right here. I had to drop everything on the ground and come down through right here to get right here. Now I got a couple of baits that I was trying out. Oh, monkeys, I just lost my hook and my weight when I tossed the pole down. Let's see if I can find it real quick, because that was my only freaking hook that I had that had the little spring to save, to keep the bait still attached. Oh boy. It don't look like it fell here. It looked like it fell in the bloody woods. That means I have to re-rig a weight, and I have to put on the hook, and try to see if it'll stay on. But now, this right here, I got this Primo blood super sticky catfish dip bait. And of course, world's best catfish dough bait. So now I gotta put this on. I gotta reline, or not reline. I gotta put a new weight, a new hook. All that good stuff. And of course now there is a chance of some rain. There is a chance of rain today. How high of a chance, I don't know. I mean, when I went to go pick up my neighbor's roommate and take her to her job this morning, I had gotten a notification on WSB's weather app saying it's gonna rain in the next 21 minutes. Well, I saw a couple of little sprinkles hit the windshield. After that, nothing. It didn't do a damn thing. Huh. And it is a very muggy morning. Here at Lake Allatoona in Canton, Georgia. But you know, it's summer. I mean, it's gonna be muggy. And then now my wife's got an interview today at the Crystals in Canton. All right. Just find a spot, stick this in the ground. Yeah, I'm about to say, it shouldn't be that hard to stick something in the ground. All right. Here we go. And of course, here's the circle hooks I use. They are sharp, sharp, sharp. I mean, just look at the Yeah, look at that, how the hook at the end there. Ain't nothing. If it bites on it, it ain't getting off it. Unless it's barely hooked in. Hey Angel, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Now some people think I'm insane for doing the, doing like this, but here's what I do. I do this. When I pull this back, I pull this out till it does this. Then I do it another 4, 5, 6, 7 times. To help make it a little bit stronger. And it actually does work. You know what? Let's see what. I mean, it says it's super, super sticky. Well, let's see. Yeah, let's see how this stuff works. Because if all else fails, if that bait don't work, I still got this one, and I got some Spam that had been cooked over a month ago, and covered in garlic powder. So let's see how that goes. But I got a funny feeling though. Since I don't have the little bait saving spring, because it was on a hook. It was on one of my circle hooks. And unfortunately, that was my last one. It was on my last little bait saving spring. So I will definitely I want to be famous. What's going on? Yeah, don't we all? Welcome to the live stream today. Yep. How's it going, man? Huh. I'm kind of wondering if that. I just don't feel like that I don't feel like that stayed on the hook at all. It probably didn't. Alrighty then. Let's try to. Let's see. Yeah, probably didn't stay on. So, I'm going to throw a couple of these on here. Alright. Okay, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. And right now, the catfish are in their spawn time. So even when the bass early on were in their spawn, I still caught me a few bass. But I'll be right back, folks. Gotta grab my water. Yep, got me some Propel water. I mean, usually I have a monster, but I chose not to bring a monster today. There we go. I'm getting my sleeves rolled up. I'm ready. I'm hoping to finally catch a catfish here. Um, I caught one catfish here 3 weeks ago, and that was towards the end of my video. And see, now I also have Mr. Whiskers punch bait. And of course, now ultimately, though, I do plan on one day getting some chicken livers. Of course, that day I'll be wearing gloves. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, 8:30. It's currently 8:30 right now. And then my last live stream I did, I ended up reeling in a freaking turtle. That was so annoying. So from catching a turtle last week, catching nothing on my other live streams, but hey, it happens. You know, I mean, I have met some of the most impatient people where they're like, yeah, I'm buying me a rod, and I'm getting me the rod and reel. I'm gonna go buy me some bait, and I'm gonna catch me a lot of fish. Then later that day, I bump into him. I said, so did you catch anything? He's like, no. I'm like, were you expecting to catch something on your first tryout? And he's like, yeah. I said, that's not the way it works. I mean, when my dad first took me fishing when I was 10, I didn't catch a fish on my first shot out there with him. Or my second, third, fourth. But, finally on my fifth trip with my dad, man, caught a mixture. And, you know, sometimes we caught something, sometimes we didn't. But I enjoyed just being out there with him. 8:50, 9 o'clock. But that's WSB. And they've been wrong on so many occasions. And yes, and okay, yeah, my wife sent. I do have a Cash App account, and everything going down. Okay, the line's getting a little tugged a bit. I'm pretty sure it's Yertle the turtle. Huh, I probably should have bought some night crawlers. Okay, yeah. The line is it's getting hit. It's like hit it, quit it, hit it, quit it, hit it, quit it. I mean, hit it, quit it. Yep, there it goes. Hit it and quit it. That's where turtles annoy me. And of course, yeah, once again, yeah, I brought only the one pole. And that's only because, you know, I keep forgetting to reline the other one. Like an idiot. Mm. Ah, sweat in the eyes. But like I said, yeah, I don't plan on being here no longer than maybe 10:30 at the latest. And then sometime today, I'll be catching Angry Anubis's live stream today. Reconnect. All right. Name. I mean, I was like, son of a. Mm. Yep. Yertle the freaking turtle. Oh, wrong one. Took a damn bait. Now here, like I said, the world's best catfish bait. Whew, this is potent. You know, it does. It's got a real stink smell to it. You know, the kind of smell that catfish love. Now, there we go. Put some of that stuff right here on it. Yeah, with a combination of both of these baits, it does pack quite a punch. I mean, it's got quite a powerful stench. And of course, just in case I do catch a catfish today, there's the little mouth grips and the pliers to pull the hook out of them. Oh, I just realized this stuff says magic bait. Kind of like that bait you can get in the bags at Walmart for like 3 something. I just realized something. I don't see. Oh, now I see it. Um, for the past, for the past few weeks, there has been like a log or a tree right there. I was cutting across here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but oh, there it is. Yeah, it's right there now. Awesome. That I don't have to worry about it, the hook getting caught on that damn tree or log or whatever. Now, and of course now, due to me saying some language here and there, um, if there's anyone that's young that watches this, honestly, I would seek your parents' permission before watching my stuff. Um, because I do say occasional swear words, and I just don't want to hear mama and daddy grapping at me. If if you watch it and mom and dad happen to catch me, shouting out a few swears whenever, if I get irritated, I just don't want to hear it. Honestly. I mean, this is just my, me giving a friendly reminder of, parents, y'all need to be parents and pay attention to what your kids watch. I mean, when I was 8 years old, I was playing Mortal Kombat on the Sega Genesis at my cousin's house. I mean, I even have a mini Mortal Kombat 1 arcade game. I mean, it's cool, it's fun. But they completely took away the blood. Um, Some of the fatalities are edited. Now, scorpions, no, still the same. You know, he takes his mask off, and you see a skull. He opens his mouth and shoots fire, and then poof, you're just a skeleton. That hadn't changed. Um, they edited Sub-Zero's fatality. Anybody that played Mortal Kombat 1 knows that what Sub-Zero was famous for. They edited it to a super uppercut, and apparently that kills you. Sonya Blade, she's on the mini arcade. They didn't edit hers where she gives you that kiss of death where she blows a fireball and so that didn't change. Liu Kang when he does that little flipping, that didn't change. Raiden still electrocutes you, but you know the when he would electrocute you, I remember the head would blow up. Um, Kano, he still does the, you know, where he, but like I said, there's no blood. And then when he lifts up, it don't show it. And then Johnny Cage does this super, like this little super kick like fatality. So basically, 5 out of the 7 are right on the are right there, but 2 do not. It's just really edited. And the little mini arcade version of MK1 is basically the Sega Genesis program version. So yeah, there's that. I mean, it's still fun to play. Hey, Juan, yeah, what's your question, buddy? Okay, Juan Torres, what's your question, buddy? And folks, look at that. It's 8:58 and not raining. I mean, originally I had canceled doing this live stream yesterday because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it. I wasn't sure if Mother Nature was going to cooperate with me. Yeah, hold that thought, folks. But I do have a plan if it does rain. If it does start to sprinkle a good bit, aside from the fact that I got the raincoat, I got this cooler that I would just take the phone, most likely like this, and just have it placed right here to keep the phone from getting wet. I just realized I think I mispronounced the last name of Joe to McCann. It's McCann. So Sorry about that, man, if I mispronounced your last name. You know, it's funny. Years ago, I went to a Georgia Tech baseball game, and they had a catcher named Kyle McCann. And I had asked him, I said, "Are you related to Brian McCann?" And he's like, "No, but I get that question asked a lot." And I was like, "I bet you do." Because now there's a couple of Florida State baseball players that are that are the son of a former Braves player. Yep, I just felt a little mist for about half a second. And next Monday, Cherokee County schools start up. So this is the Cherokee County kids' last week of summer vacation before they have to go to school. Then, of course, then a few weeks later, the Friday Night Lights, when high school football begins. I gotta go on gpb.org, and I gotta check out the my old high school's schedule. I mean, I know they're gonna play their town league rival Etowah game one. And oh yes, Etowah High School. That is the high school that WWE superstar Braun Breaker went to. Yeah, folks, it's getting dark out here, and it's daylight. Yep, just in case. And then I got the cooler right there. But yeah, I mean, it's it's getting pretty dark out here, and then you got out there is pretty dark. Of course, out over there is going towards the marina to, out here going this way will take you to, you can get to Victoria Landing, you can get to Fields Landing. I mean, I would try to go crappie fishing again, but this year, the crappie have been real slow at biting. I mean, the only thing I caught at Fields Landing this year was I caught one good sized brim. I mean, he was a big brim. And then I caught a one crappie. So there's the two fish I've caught at Fields Landing this year. And of course, now I did have one app where it would tell me when the best time to go bass fishing is. Man, that app had been more wrong than I ever thought possible. And of course, with the the full moon happening in a couple of days, I mean, honestly, too, I would love to be able to come out here in pitch black darkness to to try to. Oh, here we go. We now got some sprinkles. It's not doing anything too bad yet. But maybe, just maybe, this little bit of it's just a light sprinkle. And I mean, it's a very light sprinkle. And it just stopped. It just stopped. It started up and then it stopped. Hell's bells. That sounded like thunder. Folks, that was thunder. I mean, it's thundering, but it's not raining. I mean, now if it's not, if it's an okay distance away from me, that's fine. I'll stick it out. Okay, better check my bait. Got no bait. But hey, I do have a bag to keep my phone in. So if it does start, if it rains, my phone will get protected. But I mean, it sounds like it's around the Woodstock area, which I'm outside the Woodstock area. I think I lost my bait. And yes, I did. I lost my damn bait. But I mean, sometime today, okay, I saw that white flash. Folks, it's right above me. What's up, Angry? Yeah, I'm probably not going to be out here too long. As you can hear, it is starting to thunder. Yeah, I mean there was a slight chance of a storm. It had now it sprinkled for like 10 seconds, then it stopped. But ever since the little quick sprinkle and stop, it has literally just been thundering. I say, I freaking yellow jacket. Well, tornadoes are very well known to hit here. I mean, tornadoes have come through Cherokee County, Canton, Molesca, Woodstock. Oh yes. But this year, we have had less tornado threats than usual. Now, most of them. Ooh. An F5. Ooh. Let's see now. I think the last time an F5 hit was down in Perry, Georgia, outside Warner Robins, where you know, were one half of the acolytes, Farouk, also known as the damn guy. And of course, Farouk's football jersey at Florida State has been retired. Yep, Ron Simmons, yes. He went to Florida State. He lived down in outside Warner Robins, Georgia. Because, yeah, when, on the Broken Skull session with Stone Cold Steve Austin, he talked to him. Yeah. Yep. Every time when something crazy would happen at a PLE, all of a sudden he would just appear and he'd just be like, damn. I mean, he would do that. I mean, I forgot. I know it happened at one of the WrestleManias, and I forgot which one it was. I mean, you had Mae Young doing something stupid. Sergeant Slaughter, Jimmy Mouth of the South, Bray Wyatt's dad, and Bo Dallas's dad, IRS, Erwin R. Shyster. Damn. This line started to go out, and it kind of did bend the pole. I just missed it. I just missed a bite. Oops. Well, that's not the first time that's happened. Won't be the last. Actually, out here, no. No. No paranormal stuff out here. But this did used to be a Cherokee, native Cherokee village. A big one. And then when the Alatoona Dam got built in the 50s, now they did flood a town, but they did it a lot better than what Lake Lanier did. Because Lake Lanier, on the Forsyth County side of the lake, just outside Cumming, there was an all-black town called Oscarville. And when the lake gets lowered, when the Buford Dam releases, you can see the houses that were once there. And unfortunately, they didn't move all the bodies out of the cemetery. So that's why Lake Lanier has been called one of the most cursed lakes in Georgia. And then let's see now. And then back in 1986, Oprah Winfrey came to Georgia, went to Cumming. She was warned not to come. Man, I don't know what the hell she said. But whatever she said, she got chased out of Cumming. I mean, people were hurling rocks, bricks, anything they could hurl at her, they hurled at her. And then I remember the next day, my mom told me on the next day on the Oprah Winfrey Show, she talked about how she will never, ever step foot in Cumming, Georgia again. I mean, it got nasty. But I mean, but back, this was probably during the times. Also, at one point, Cumming, Georgia, and Rome, Georgia, were were probably the two most racist towns in Georgia, in the North Georgia area. I mean, but that has all come and gone. It's nothing like what it used to be. But yeah, Rome and Cumming have a very nasty history. And of course, today I'm hoping I don't catch a turtle. I mean, that sucked. Oh man, he went away. There was a turtle sitting right out here, not far from the edge of the bank. I was gonna pick up the camera and I was gonna show where it was at, but before I could do anything, it went off that way. And then now down Sixes Road, not far from here, there's this old mill, and behind it there was an old gold mine from during the gold rush times. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some gold out here in this area. That the prospectors over the years could have missed. And every year in Canton in October, uh, the city of Canton does this little haunted ghost tour, but it's just for entertainment. They do say that, specifically. It's just for entertainment, to have fun, tell some scary stories and stuff like that. Entertainment. Nothing to be taken seriously. So, honestly, if there was actually ghosts for real, don't you think one would appear? Instead of having these idiots doing these paranormal shows, and they're not paying attention, and all of a sudden they're making and they're like, what was that? What was that noise? Y'all hear that? I mean, at least when you watch the little paranormal investigators known as taps, when they make a sound, they got somebody hidden somewhere making that noise, and you can't see them. I mean, just like that one person that Angry talks about on his Monday night on his little live stream Monday. Where the stupid idiot, you could see him hit the damn wall of closet and go, "What the hell was that?" Oh man. I mean, I see somebody pull shit like that and I just laugh. So I'm like, you're not fooling nobody. Hmm. It seems that the thunder has stopped. But yeah, like I said earlier on, I'm only staying here till 10:30 at the latest. Huh. Felt a tug and I thought, oh damn, is that a catfish? No, it's me losing my damn bait. Yep, world's best catfish dough bait. Yep, the Charlie B. Blood. It's $5.09 at Walmart. Mm. Just a little bit on the too big side. Or maybe add this. Yeah, I see about 3 turtle heads sticking out the water. And then, of course, I got the Primo Blood Super Sticky. All right, that time the bait stayed on. Screw off, you damn hornet. Yeah. But yeah, so far it's just been hit it and quit it, hit it and quit it of the turtles out here. But hell, I'm used to it. Seems like these turtles have a bottomless stomach. And of course, my favorite baseball team, professionally, the Atlanta Braves, they took 2 out of 3 from the Baltimore Orioles. They won the first game 3-2 in 10 innings. They lost 3-2 and won 3-2 in 11 innings. I gotta check on the Braves schedule, see who they play, if they play tonight. Because right now it's gonna be a coin flip whether I watch Raw or not. I mean, will Raw be good or will it tank? I'm just looking forward to seeing, how good SummerSlam will be. Uh, to see if the Oba versus Brock Lesnar will be, epic, or will it just be overhyped? Because they seem to have overhyped that matchup twice. And then you got, of course, Danhausen and Dominic. That should be good. It should be very entertaining. I mean, because when when Danhausen was in AEW, he was not as entertaining there as he is in WWE. And what's funny is I could have came here Saturday. They were calling rain all day Saturday. It didn't rain until it was dark at night. And and it's very rare that I can get an opportunity to go fishing on a Saturday. Because I never know what's really going to happen. So I'm just like, damn. I mean, yeah, no, I'm trying to pay attention to the screen in case they someone, says, hey, what's up? Or, you know, or asks me a question. And at the same time, having to pay attention to the, oh, damn. But on my next live stream, though, if my stupid ass could remember to, I don't know, reline the other pole and put some small shot, little small shot weights. I'll try to remember to get some like live minnows and night crawlers. I think I better squeeze this on real good. Oh, that was a hard tug. think I lost my bait in like 30 seconds. Yeah, I did. I lost that bait in like 30 seconds. Freaking turtles. Yep. Gonna be wrapping this up in like 30 minutes. Well, just got a notification. Lightning has been detected 5.5 miles away from your area. Ah, damn it. It went away again. Felt that pop. But now, ultimately, though, when I do get more power chargers, I'll be able to do these videos longer. So if one dies, I can just plug the next one into it. Because I mean, when I was doing videos the other way, going to my camera and hit video, hit record, and then go home, go on YouTube, and upload. I mean, ever since I started going live, it has literally been better. I'm not using up, my phone storage and having to, once the video's uploaded, go to the camera, delete it, and then go into the Photos app and hit recently deleted and delete them out to save storage on my phone. So yeah, there's that. So let's see, yeah, the one that's plugged in now, it's already dead. Oh, and yeah, yesterday, I mean, on the past few videos, I kept saying I had to remind myself to shave my head, shave my head, shave my head. Well, I did it Sunday morning before going to church. And yesterday's sermon did hit me in a way, because I do have a foolish pride of mine. It's like, I don't like no one helping me do things. I like to be able to do things, on my own. And then when somebody would jump in and do something, I would get so mad. I'd be like, you just hurt my pride. I mean, now, I've not been having the pride fits as much, if as bad, as much as I've been having issues, with my anger. I do have anger problems at times. I mean, but hell, I'm trying to work on that. Okay. But, just like any human out there, you know, everybody's got their problems. Oh, damn. Nothing touched it. Oh, wow, nothing touched that. Wow. I mean, throughout my live stream, I threw something out there, and then in like 30 seconds or a minute or two, it'd be gone. It's actually quite shocking. I still have bait on it. Yeah, and in 40 days from now, Georgia Tech will kick off their football season on September 5th as they take on the Colorado Buffaloes. Then the next week, Georgia Tech will play Tennessee. Then they take on the University of Mercer, and that's a school down in Macon, Georgia. Yeah, not a very safe town, that area. Then again, Georgia Tech plays in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's not a safe city. Especially right there where Zoo Atlanta is. It's not a very safe area. Then there's also an area called Cabbagetown. That's on the east side of Atlanta. That's not a very safe area. And then you got just west of Mercedes-Benz. Man, you talk about a hood rat area. Holy crap. That is not a safe haven area either. I mean, years ago, me and a former friend and his girlfriend, we were driving around through Atlanta. Um, she had never seen the Georgia Dome ever, and we still don't see how because she had been. Now this is before the name got before the basketball, the Atlanta Hawks arena got changed from the Phillips Arena to the State Arena. I've been to the arena, to the Phillips Arena, and we were both looking at her like, how the hell have you not seen the Georgia Dome? It's right next door to it, literally. And during that time, the construction of Mercedes-Benz was happening. Well, we went further down. We went down a road that took us to where Clark Atlanta University is at, and then to the right where Morris Brown, which was at that time it was a all black college. And the football stadium got used in the '96 Olympic Games. Because, 30 years ago, Atlanta held the Olympics. The mayor of Atlanta did something very illegal to get it to happen. Well, now, Atlanta will never see the Olympics again. Because then also during that time, Eric Robert Rudolph, he did a down in Centennial Olympic Park. He literally, a couple of pipe bombs literally blew up. Now during that time, my 7th grade teacher, Mr. Manzella, he was working security that night when it happened. And then for like 10, 15 years, they could never find Eric Robert Rudolph. They could never find him. He hid up in the Smoky Mountains for 15 years. Before the FBI finally found him, nabbed him. But because now he had 2 different bombing charges. One, he bombed an abortion clinic. Now me, I'm against abortion, but I'm not that insane against it. I'm not gonna go bomb an abortion clinic just because I don't like it. What the hell is that gonna solve? And then he did the Centennial Olympic Park bombing. Yeah, because I think he got life in prison for it. On both. So he's not seeing any daylight out of a cell. So yeah. But I mean, for those that watch my videos, if you ever want to go to Atlanta, I mean, you should go by Centennial Olympic Park. It's a nice park. They even got these. They even got the the 5 rings that shoot water out. And you got the World of Coke, and you got the Georgia Aquarium. I mean, not. I mean, awesome. Two great places. Because I mean, at the World of Coke, you can try. You can actually go and try different Coca-Colas from all over the world. Uh, I tried the one from Germany. Man, that was the most bitter. The most bitter Coke I've ever tasted. Yeah. I mean, the Coca-Cola from Japan wasn't bad. It was pretty good. And I think these turtles are camera shy. They don't want to freaking. They don't want to be seen on camera. There we go. This is probably gonna be my last cast because it is 10:21.